What is the word? She responded, y'all. Am I shocked? Not at all. Well, yeah, I am kinda. I'm kinda shocked that it took so long for her to respond, but I knew she couldn't hold her breath. The audacity is what gets me. How can you have so much confidence in something that's so cap? Allegedly. But 1 plus 1 is 2. If you get 1 plus 1 equaling 3, you're probably siding with her. But let's get into this video. She had some choice words for Tory and maybe a few other people, but there won't be any accountability. Mark my words. And this is all of the reason why I think there should be something done if anything's overturned. Because there's no remorse. There's no soft spot for what I feel like she caused or nothing. Real talk. A lot of people said how she acts when she gets in certain moods, certain vibes. The reason they left that party, a lot of people say, is because she was acting up. Yeah. And I think that's where she found out about Tori and Kelsey. But you can't forget the Kardashian or Jenner, whatever person. That part too. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. We're about to get into her response. Let's get it.
So it's been a real spicy week for Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion's bodyguard came out and said that Kelsey shot her. Then Tory Lanez was 14 times. Then all the celebrities started saying free him and signing the petition. And all of this really didn't sit well with Megan Thee Stallion. She took to her TikTok earlier today and decided to go crazy on him. She ended up writing a whole Harry Potter book on TikTok. And this is what it said. At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relive being by Tory? At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day? 1 minute him, y'all said I was never. Now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and say I was, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this. Leave me alone. He ain't dare get on that stand and deny he me, and that was his choice because he knows he did that. I don't give a F about a blog or a bot.
If she didn't care, y'all, she wouldn't be talking. Real talk. She wouldn't still be defending what everybody feels like is a lie. He didn't get on the stage because, or the stand because he wanted to protect these two and also protect his own image. You know what the culture would have did, the music culture or whatever would have did to dude or would have said about him if he would have been like, she did it. She did it. She did this, so she did this. Me and him, we did this, trying to stop it. Come on, man. And then this is what y'all can't forget. He got caught up that night. And I think that's where we get the jail call. We're going to get into that too. Because they tried to use that as an admission from Tory. No. He's apologizing to Kelsey because he ruined a friendship and they got caught. And allegedly she has a husband. I don't know if she had the husband then, but I think she does now. Anyway, let's go.
Why in the F would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to lie on this MF about me? How y'all mad at the person that got shot? Facts are facts. He did it. It was proven in court. F the hate campaign on the internet. Tory, you me. Ain't no new effing evidence. Y'all been saying the same for years. Tory, please leave me alone. You are a effing demon. I'm off this silly internet. Bye.
Now, I do want to say this. I do want to say this, y'all. She's a hell of a person to call somebody a demon. When she acts as certain people in red with horns, when she morphs into serpents, when she dances and twerks on checkerboard floors, just a weird symbolism. She can't even buy herself out of her contract like he did. Who's the demon? That goes to show you how much she likes to play the victim. True narcissist. Narcissist. Jeez, y'all know we ain't doing no takes though. Let's get it. No retakes. Anyway, let's get it. Oh yeah. She says the facts are the facts. Y'all hid a lot of those facts. And you're still hiding a lot of those facts. And the fact is, Kelsey took immunity for a reason. Why? Now imagine if me and 3 of my homies got into a situation. Somebody got, Judge, I'm cool. I'm just gonna take immunity. Yeah, right. I feel like it was a lot behind this situation. Some key players. Wink, wink. Anyway, let's go.
Whoa, she had a whole meltdown on bruh. She called him a demon. So the reason she probably went off was because this weekend, news outlets, press conferences, a lot of stuff's been happening that's basically saying that he didn't shoot her and that new evidence was coming out and they need to free him.
The artist known as Tory Lanez is currently recovering after being stabbed in prison. The attack occurred after the New York Post made contact with Megan Thee Stallion's team regarding the op-ed that I was working on with them, and Lanze was then stabbed days later. But his representatives claims that Megan's best friend, ex-best friend, Kelsey Harris, is the one responsible for the shooting. Now, I've been looking into this case for almost 6 months now. I immediately learned that George Gascon, the George Soros-funded prosecutor, railroaded Tory Lanez. And I've been actively working on a story. And this has been something that has been quite a movement. I did a petition with the Caldwell Institute for Public Safety at caldwellinstitute.org, where artists like Drake has encouraged his more than 140 million followers to sign this petition. We put it up on Wednesday. We're at almost 300,000 signatures today that advocate for the governor of California to intervene on this and pardon him, because I believe he was really railroaded.
See that dude that's been researching this, y'all? He better watch himself. Because what I could see happening with Holmes is he loses his position. He loses his position at work. Now the money's gone. Now his whole lifestyle changed because he's meddling in some stuff that they'll call not his business. But as a journalist, it's every bit of his business. And he did great work. Like, even though a lot of this stuff was already out here for us, and it was really like surface level, face value stuff, a first grader could pick it up. Like,
news outlet reached out to Megan Pete's team, Kelsey Harris, and former DA George Gascon about a story on new evidence in this case. You don't have to believe in conspiracies to see the pattern. When evidence was about to come to light, Tory was nearly killed. So let's stop pretending this is complicated.
Dude better be careful. The chick, the Caucasian lady, she better be careful. She's talking symbolism and all kind of stuff. And she wants to go deep, but she's not going to do that just yet. They know what they're up against. Like, point blank, period. How could you not know? Because of the way the evidence is, the old evidence, the quote unquote new evidence, it's all on the table. That's how you know strings were pulled. Point blank, period. That's just my opinion. And it's allegedly for educational purposes. Let's go.
Megan had the meltdown because she couldn't take that so many celebrities were supporting him and saying free him after that press conference happened. Look at all the people that said something. Drake, he posted free Tory, posted a link to the petition. A Boogie posted a link to the petition. Kanye West posted a link to the petition. Kodak Black posted a link to the petition. Ty Dolla $ign. The Game. So these ain't just regular no-name celebrities. These are major. Popcorn, he just posted it. And then I heard Amber Rose reposted it too, but today they got like 250,000 signatures. And it got so many signatures that, bro, look what happened. Florida Congressman Anna Paulina called the governor, Gavin Newsom, to issue a pardon for him because it was just way too many signatures. Too many scribbles. She even posted on Twitter to stand on business and step on Governor Newsom's neck. She said, I am calling on Governor Newsom to review Tory Lanez case and issue a pardon. His 10-year sentence was based on flawed evidence, political pressure, and prosecutorial bias. Justice must be blind, not driven by headlines. Free Tory Lanez. Free even got the Gov T speaking on his behalf. Man. So yeah, let me know. Is Tory Lanez innocent, or does he need to do the 10 years?
Listen, y'all. It's been a shift of energy. And I feel like Chris Brown led the way with this whole free Tory thing. As far as not being afraid to say it. And I do want to shout out those people that repeated it and shared the link too, because they all got careers and families and lifestyles and things like that that can be altered if the wrong person doesn't like what's going on. We all know what's up. And like I said before, I find it strange that these two people are connected to one person. Now go back and look at Chris. Now look at Tory. Anyway, I want to get into this next video, this next clip. We're going to revert back to Jason Lee's message, but I think we missed a few parts. Let's get it.
They keep saying it was inconclusive on the gun DNA, but I always knew I never touched the gun, so I asked my lawyer to retest it, and sure enough, I was 102% excluded completely from everything, just like I said. I said, well, why didn't you just say who did it? When time for something you ain't do. He said, I took the rap for Kelsey, never wanted her to go to jail, and I never wanted Megan to get hurt or anything. So in me stopping her from getting shot, I got the raw deal. Crazy how life works. And to think they made me the poster boy for the unprotection of black women, when in all honesty, I protected 2 black women, one from getting shot and one from going to jail. Never said nothing in 8 to 10 years for them to live. It's a crazy, crazy place we live in. I said, but why you ain't just say that? When I got shot, I told, and he said, I lost my mother at 11 years old. I couldn't sleep with myself. I was the reason for taking a mother away from her kid. I just couldn't do it.
Is Megan the problem?
Free Tory.
But why are you getting a restraining order against Tory? Didn't she just drop a whole documentary where she talked about Tory in the whole interview? Tory need to be in there fighting this case. You know, I'm not going to say whether I believe Tory shot her or not because I wasn't there. There are people that are saying that he didn't shoot her. Tory said he didn't shoot her. She said he did. She was probably drunk and don't remember. Megan has, from what I've heard from lots of people, an alcohol problem. I reported where she tried to fight Winnie Harlow at the party. That since then has been acknowledged at Breakfast Club. They talked to people that were there that saw them. You know, people who have alcohol and drug addictions are in denial that they're the problem. I did this for years. I would say to Rob, I did not know I was the problem. Megan, you need to get help Leave Tory alone.
So I covered this in a few videos ago. He had correspondence with Tory, but he's gonna expand on Meg and how she is in certain scenarios, allegedly, and under certain spirits. Yeah, wine and spirits. Megan, you need to get help. I feel like it's deeper than whatever he said. I feel like the help needs to be there just from not having both parents. I can guarantee you, when it's just her in her bed, she feels lonely. I can guarantee you that plays a part in too, the certain practices in which she partakes, the drinking or whatever she may do allegedly. But that was a strong message. Jason has to be careful. Real talk, because bro knows a lot. He's on point with it. He's not scared. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how long you've been here. Let me know where you're tapping in from and all that good stuff. It's like 4 a.m, y'all. I'm halfway here and halfway asleep. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.